Factsverse presents 8 Strange Things That Fell from the Sky. Number 1. Spider Rain. Of the 8 strange things that fell from the sky, this is the worst. Eric Reese is a web designer from Santo Antonio de Platina. He was hired to be the videographer for his friend's wedding, and he was driving there with his equipment. Suddenly, it started raining spiders. Thousands of them started falling from the sky, so Eric got his camera out and taped the phenomenon. This isn't as strange as it sounds. The Eximius spider hangs from trees, and they create webs that are 65 feet in the air. They do this to trap insects. If the winds start to blow hard, the web can become detached, sending the spiders down to the ground. Number 2. Frog Rain. According to the Bible, if it starts raining frogs, it is the sign of a serious curse. Scientists have a different theory. There is a phenomenon called waterspouts. It is a type of tornado that forms over a body of water. When the waterspout hits the water, frogs can easily be sucked up into the funnel. When the winds die down, frogs will drop from the sky. Number 3. A human body. On September 25, 1978, a woman from San Diego, California, named Mary Fuller, was sitting in her parked car with her 8-month-old son. While they were sitting there, a human body crashed through her windshield. At the same time, Pacific Southwest Airline Flight 182 had just collided with a private Cessna airplane, and 144 people were killed. The body that crashed through Mary's windshield was one of the victims. Luckily, Mary and her son only suffered minor lacerations. Today, this is considered to be the most serious accident in aviation history. Number 4. A cow. In 1997, a Japanese fishing trawler had to be rescued by a Russian patrol boat that was sailing in the Sea of Japan. After the crew was rescued, they were asked what happened to their boat, and they said that a cow fell from the sky and sunk the ship. Nobody believed their story, and they were all arrested and went to jail. 2 weeks later, the Russian Air Force told Japanese authorities that one of the crew members stole a cow for its beef and took it on his flight. The cow didn't like being on the plane and it got hysterical. To protect themselves and the aircraft, they threw the cow off the plane. The Japanese sailors were released from jail immediately. Number 5. Blood. In 2008, in a small town called La Sierra Choco, Colombia went through a serious ordeal. The residents in the community claimed that blood rained down from the sky all over the town. After the claim was made, a bacteriologist who lived in another town tested the substance and verified that it truly was blood. There was no scientific reason for this happening. However, the town's parish priest, Johnny Milton Cordoba, had a theory of his own. He said that the blood raining down on the community was a sign from God that people needed to change their evil ways. Many of the town's people believed it, and they started being nicer people in fear that they would receive another, more dangerous sign from God. Number 6. Golf balls. On September 1, 1969, golfers from Punta Gorda, Florida were on the course playing a few holes. Everything was quiet when all of a sudden dozens and dozens of golf balls started falling from the sky. After the balls stopped falling and they were safe, the players started picking up the balls. Soon after, a meteorologist stated that a small tornado passed through Punta Gorda, which is located on the western Gulf Coast in Florida, which is home to many golf courses. The meteorologist stated that the balls were likely lifted from a pond that was loaded with golf balls. After they were swept up, they were dropped down over the golf course and in the streets of the small town. Number 7. Money. There have been several instances where money fell from the sky and there was no explanation. In 1957, 1,000 franc notes fell from the sky in Bourges, France. In December 1975, over 588 $1 bills fell from the sky over Chicago, Illinois. On December 3, 1968, Pennies fell from the sky over Ramsgate, England. Nobody ever found out where the money came from in any of the cases, and there were no tall buildings around and no passing planes. Number 8. Giant asteroid. A family in Brazil heard something loud outside their home. When they went to investigate, they found what looked like a huge multicolored egg inside a hole in the ground. When they contacted police and scientists were brought in, it was determined to be an asteroid that fell from space. Subscribe for more.